President Uhuru Kenyatta's Ksh7.2 billion Galana-Kulalu project that was meant to help solve the country's food crisis has collapsed. The construction stalled due to sour relations between the contractor, Galana, the National Irrigation Board (NIB), the implementing agency for the project, and the Ministry of Water and Irrigation. Galana accused NIB of failing to honor requests for payments before threatening to stop any further work until all its requests for payments are addressed. On the other hand, NIB accused the contractor of going rogue, failing to respond to numerous letters, demobilizing from the construction site contrary to contractual obligations. "We have reached a point of no return. We cannot continue with more payments for work whose progress we are not pleased with. We have written to the National Treasury so that they can advise on a way forward," Charles Mosia, the head of design and planning of irrigation projects at the National Irrigation Board, revealed. The Galana-Kulalu food project is being financed by the government and an Israel bank known as Bank Leumi, which provided a loan of Ksh6.2B billion towards the scheme on condition that an Israeli firm be picked to start the farm. Initially, the project was to run for 30 months, with March 9, 2017, set as the completion date. However, Galana requested an extension to January 2018 after failing to meet the deadline but again failed to deliver. In September 2018, the firm asked for another extension to finalize by April 2019. On January 17, Nomfka, a project manager at Galana, wrote to NIB complaining that the agency was solely to blame for the incomplete project. He cited various issues, among them a lack of funds to start cropping small parts of the farm before preparing the rest of it for the same purpose. Galana also blamed the weather for the woes facing the project, pointing out the El Niño of November 2015 to January 2016. The short rains of November to December 2014 and long rains of March to April 2015, which they say caused delays to the project. When contacted, the country director of Galana, Uhuru, refused to comment on the issue, stating that he was not interested. These issues are cropping up at a time when the project should be making Ksh1.2 billion in maize sales per season, as per projections. This output would have solved the country's maize shortage crisis. The Galana-Kulalu food project was the brainchild of former Naivasha MP John Mututha, who proposed it when he served as the chairman of the Parliamentary Committee on Agriculture. President Uhuru and his deputy William Ruto were to include it as part of the Jubilee government's agenda, with the promise that it would help solve the country's food crisis.